Okay, so the second question would be, what is the best KPI achieved during this particular quarter?
So the KPI that we have achieved basically in the toy category, because people gift a lot during the Christmas time. So the clients, the brands that we are working with who are specifically selling toys either for pets or like normal card games and all these kind of stuff. So
Okay.
it's a lot, and we have seen a growth of around 300% in sales compared to previous year.
Correct.
And yeah, there are certain brands we're working with, so which
As a
are
category, it's been our fastest grow in the past quarter. In terms of the brands, two have specifically stood out. Not to give away names, but like official partners with some of the biggest brands, we have a third-party seller that's doing 1 million plus on Amazon and also now trying to break into Walmart and Target. And their expansion on the multi-phase on different platforms across the US has done really well. Apologies, I dropped something. Yeah. And so far, I think we've been doing really well. They're already aiming 1 million plus in the next few quarters on Walmart as well, because that's how good the start has been just for the past 60 days. Their return on ad spend has been way below the average, and overall, the sales is just expanding exponentially. We've had the lifetime highest sales and the lifetime lowest ACOS for both the brands in the past few months, and they're just outdoing themselves consistently. Like, we're almost out of stock across most of our toy categories and are actually waiting to send in more before January, because we want to actually rephase and kind of reevaluate the numbers going into the next year based on the performance right now.
Yeah, that's really awesome. And actually, what categories do you think really worked well during this particular quarter? For specifically for Google, if I say home decor and home improvement really worked well, we have seen a growth of 200% in the revenue. So, what do you say about this?
I would say this,
absolutely.
yeah, the growth that we're seeing is less category specific. Like, obviously, that is a macro factor that's coming into the play. Overall, what's the sentiment? What's the trend? What is it that consumers are looking for? But more than that, it's about within the platform, the brand is already established. How are they maintaining their current figures and kind of getting repeat customers? There are certain customers that do not have repeat customers. They're only one-time customers for a lot of products. So that creates a completely different issue. Over there, we just have to make sure whenever someone is coming on the discovery phase for that one-time product, they make sure that we are the ones they want to pick for a longer term discussion. But in case of something that's very durable, like snacks, maybe games, at times other durable products like clothes or shoes, those are some things that we want people to be buying regularly and we need to keep them satisfied. Like subscribe and save, one of our biggest performers for the past quarter, like Sam was also saying, came in from that. And the B2B side of it, if there are regular customers, then we can upsell it to stores or we can sell them packages if the best by date is close to a year or even longer. Specifically in our pet brand, that's been something that's been helping us out, because the best by date is slightly extended and they can buy it in bulk for their pets depending on how many they have, since we have a lot of pet customers in our target base. So it's been good. But in general, in terms of the category, I think that toys, basically anything to do with the younger population, the overall TG that is under 14 and the 14 to 21 Gen Z population, it's coming up really well. I think that's the TG that's growing the most and contributing further, since they are getting higher purchasing power or their parents are buying it for themselves, perhaps to a certain extent. So that could be something for us to target. And yeah, I think going forward, there are a lot of other categories that we're already seeing further growth in. So we'll be, first of all, maintaining these while pursuing other categories and the growth patterns. AI specifically actually has been helping in a way, not that it has been there a part of every step, but is there for initial research to give us insights. And if at any point of time we've completed a process and we want some feedback, then it helps us compare initially what is out there in the market in comparison to what we've come up with. But all the processes are currently still handled by a dedicated manager and is completely run through manual eyes, because AI is so rampant at this point of time that unless you have a manual set of eyes behind it, the output is just not authentic, if I think would be the right term.